Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play series. It is episode 122. And I just have to, once again, I have to apologize, you know. I feel like apologies are just a thing you do when you're in this line of work because, you know, if you've seen the account Get Off My Mango Street, in recent days, weeks, yeah, because it's been weeks since I posted a video. If you've seen that X account, you've seen pictures of it in a group chat, that's me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That's me. I'm just I just needed an outlet, you know? You know, like how I just stopped talking about, you know, a certain kind of drama, you know, I don't know. It's weird me categorizing it as drama, but like, it's not, I don't view it as like a negative kind of term, you know? It's just like, I don't know. It's just interesting things that go on, you know? It's more, the more accurate terms are like discussions, you know? That was like back in 2023, which is approaching 3 years ago now. That was back in 2022. Like, I don't know. Look, sometimes I will admit I do miss it. So I go on my burner account and then I just post whatever opinion I have, man. Like, you know, I'm thinking about, I read a lot of books that people don't quote unquote discourse about specifically on book Twitter, specifically on book talk, because like, you know, I feel like that's just where my taste is these days. And has always been, but like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I have an opinion, maybe, you know, I have a fork-wing opinion, maybe I have a freaking, heated rivalry opinion, the book, not the HBO series. It's like, I don't know, man, maybe I have some opinions on Great Big Beautiful Life. I mean, like, I don't know, look, I mean, I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying that I might have opinions, you know, the same way a certain basketball player has opinions, but, you know, he's, his teammates on the Rockets aren't necessarily aware. It's not just his Rockets teammates, it's like a bunch of other players, man, yeah. Dude, he mentioned Ben Simmons, he mentioned Kyrie, he mentioned Westbrook, he mentioned frickin', oh man, and it's like, yeah. God, yeah. I was wondering, yeah, I was like, wait, what is going to be the intro bit for this episode? And originally it was gonna have something to do with Giannis partnering with this freaking prediction market that's advertised all over Twitter, and it's like, oh my god, dude, do I really have to do that? It's like, predict freaking whether I will talk about freaking a certain freaking book that got published. It's like, no, please. There's a 37% chance I'm gonna talk about freaking a romantasy book. It's like, please, come on, man. I'm not that person anymore. It's over, man. It's mostly over, okay? Because I just don't see it anymore, man. I don't know. It's just like, I want to use Twitter for following the NBA, man. That's basically what it is. But it's like, it is a thing that I still, you know, tweet about books. I still tweet about books. I kind of left Blue Sky hanging, but, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just like tweeting into the void, like literally now. Like, it felt like a couple years ago like I wasn't necessarily doing that, but now I'm like, yeah, it kind of feels nice to be doing that again, you know? It kind of feels nice to just be, to like, like, you know, I don't know, don't want to necessarily spoil freaking the books I might want to talk about later on, but, you know, even though I am going to, but like in the section where I'm going to talk about the books I've read, you know, imagine me tweeting, yeah, something like I did today where I'm like, hey, I really like this book, A Match Made in Mehendi by Nandini Bajpai. This Indian Punjabi, I think. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that. Author, right? Like this Indian author who like wrote a really nice, cute, charming freaking book about matchmaking and, you know, making a matchmaking app that goes wrong. And it's like, yeah, it's a very cool, like lower YA book that I said in that tweet. And then it's just like, I just sent it into the void after I finished reading that book. I'm just like, yeah, that's it. I don't know. part of me does think that, like, what if there are otters? What if there are still those otters on Twitter, you know? Like, I know there are otters on Twitter. I know there otters are still on Twitter sometimes, but, you know, you know, it's a thing, man. Yeah, it's all just like, you know, the ones are just like updates only accounts, or like maybe some of them regularly post on Blue Sky, maybe some of them, I don't know. I really do not know, man, but yeah. That's a good book. I enjoyed. I don't think I can talk about it at length because I have read a few books in February that I want to talk about at length. Mainly two. Yeah, the two originally, but then I finished the third one. Yeah, which was A Match Made in Mehendi. It's really good. I guess I could just give the brief review of it. Yeah, maybe not review, but yeah. It's about this 15-year-old girl, Simran, and then she is a daughter of a matchmaking family. So her family has been in the matchmaking business, which, if you're somewhat aware of Indian culture, is like Desi, Indian families are big. They're, you know, they're somewhat big on arranged marriages between, you know, young people, mostly young people, but I guess it doesn't have to be young people, but, you know, like having arranged marriages is like a thing, you know. And I think I saw something where, like, because of like the state of dating in the 2020s, there might be more young people who are getting swayed into taking the matchmaking route, even though, you know, the matchmaking route was a thing that, like, has been like, yeah, where young people are like, I don't want to have a matchmaking kind of marriage. I want to actually date someone for like years at a time and see, you know, if we're actually compatible that way, rather than just like have an instant freaking match, you know. It's cool. Yeah, so like, yeah, this girl Simran, her family comes from matchmakers. Her mom was a matchmaker, her grandmother was a matchmaker. They run this business. They match young Indians in the area of New Jersey in this book. So she and her best friend Noah, who's into guys, decide to start a freaking matchmaking app at their high school. But they have like safeguards and precautions because their older brother had like the skeleton, or like had most of the programming for an app, because he wanted to like modernize the matchmaking, their family's matchmaking business anyway, right? So he wanted to digitize their system anyway. So he started on that, and then their mom kind of didn't want that, rejected it at first, you know. And then later on in the story, she comes to accept it, you know, by the end of it. Yeah. So they go to her brother, and then they're like, hey, we want to make this app, you know, I'll do it, you know, let's make a matchmaking app for our high school. And then yeah, I'm explaining it way too much, but yeah, long story short, they create an app. There's safeguards, you know, only, you know, students can do it. You have to have your freaking school email in order to register. There's nothing of the sort that you would be thinking about if you're thinking about an app, you know. It's only restricted to friggin' Mayfield high school students, okay? So yeah, they make this app, complications arise, and like matches form from it. There's this guy Ethan, and then they match him up. It's like you have to take a quiz, and then an icon appears, and then you have like a list of matches after a time. And then his strong match is this girl named Taya, and she's Filipino, which is a really nice representation. Just casually just throwing that out there. You know, just really nice. She mentioned a soccer player, Tiffany Roberts. Yeah, I don't know her last name, but yeah, Tiffany Roberts, who played on the 1999 U.S. Women's National Team, the soccer U.S. Women's National Team, with Brandy Chastain, who took her shirt off, you know, and you know that image of her with her sports bra, friggin', just like after they won the Women's World Cup in '99. Yeah, very influential. I learned from a Secret Base video. Yeah. So yeah, there's matches, and then there's complications. There's this bully There's literally a bully in the story. She's called Amanda, and yeah, I just love how it's just yeah, I don't know. It's very like, I don't know. It's weird, like, describing like a story that's not like as hard hitting or with its like themes or messages in terms of like, you know, being about like the most serious like themes, right? Like other YA books, you know. It's like I mean, like, I haven't read it, but like this is different. This is way different in tone from a book like We Deserve Monuments, you know? Like, this is way, obviously, right? It's like way different in tone. That's the thing. Like, this is way more in line with The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. This is way more in line with Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ali, which I talked about as a lower YA book, you know? Yeah, so, oh man, complications arise. Amanda's this bully, you know, she wants to get matched with Ethan, and then frickin', yeah, things happen, yeah. These are the books I read, okay? There you go. It ended up being a pretty good book. Okay, there you go. But what about frickin' Kevin Durant frickin' blasting teammates old and new on his frickin' burner account? What about that? What about the fact that he had an account that's literally named Get Off My Dickerson? It's all, like, I have to do the freaking Jesus and Mero, like, allegedly. It's like, oh, like, come on, man. Do we need, like, come on, it's him. Like, come on, like, it's like, I don't have time for Twitter nonsense. It was you, Katie. It was you. It's fine, you know. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess he didn't say anything to his Rockets teammates, you know, even though he called out Şengün and Jabari Smith, you know. Don't want to repeat things that were said, but, you know, look, it's just, yeah, just things happen, man. I don't know. Anything else? There's a lot that happened in the NBA in terms of just stuff, man. Yeah. I mean, the trade deadline happened. Giannis did not get traded. James Harden did get traded to the Cavs. That's basically it. John Morant didn't get traded. Man, the Heat didn't get anyone. The Heat did absolutely nothing. The Warriors traded Kuminga finally. The Kuminga saga's over. He went to Atlanta, and then they got back Kristaps Porzingis in return. The Celtics got Vucevic for Anthony Simons. I mean, pretty good pickup right there. But Vucevic is a bench player. You know, I think they're still starting Kata over Vucevic. So, yeah. And, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been unaware with, like, how good Kata is as a player. But I don't know. Like, he stepped into to do their starting center role, I think. Yeah. It's been Kata and Luka Garza as their centers, and I don't know. That's the one thing with, like, the Celtics without Jason Tatum, where, like, the one thing that gives me pause about them potentially being, like, a playoff threat. I think from how they played so far, yeah, they're definitely one of the best teams in the East, definitely. But I think the one thing, though, ceiling on them for me is that I don't think they're as good as the Pistons, and I think the Pistons are probably going to beat them in a playoff series. But right now, like, I'm pretty high on the Celtics, you know, like a lot of other smart NBA people. Like, I think they can beat the Cavs. I think they can beat the Knicks. It's not a guarantee that they can do it, but, like, I think they probably would be favored. I don't know. Like, if the Celtics face the Knicks, I think they probably would be favored, even without Jason Tatum, which is a very interesting thing. Like, no one would have ever thought. And also Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year candidate, very strong Coach of the Year candidate, probably the leading candidate alongside J.B. Bickerstaff of the Pistons. Man, I love just how I can talk about basketball this fluidly. It's so nice, man. I just get into my bag, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, and like with the stuff I read, I just get into my bag with that, man. That was the problem in 2022, is that, like, I felt like by the end of 2023, like, I think I hate to bring this up, but the Crown of Starlight situation it felt to me like it was like that was like the big grand finale for me talking about stuff, because I had to gather photos of the review bombed book, the review bombing, and like oh my god, dude, I had to learn about Raylo fan fiction, and I had to learn about I remember I brought this up again, like in the but like in that episode, It's called, what is it called? That Writer Needs Help? Yeah, I think it's episode 80 or 81. It's like, I just read a freaking a mile-long drink tab, like, from a bar. I'm just like, here are the drinks that I hear the drinks from the bar tab from the freaking Rise of Skywalker watch party, and I'm like, okay. Like, I feel like I needed to stop and question to myself. Like, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? It's weird. I'm like giving like an interview, like I'm just like, I'm out the game, man. I'm out the game. It's like, but no, I'm not out the game because I keep on commenting on it, man. Come on, man. It's just fun commenting on it in retrospect, okay? It's fun, you know? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just going all over the place. Anything else NBA happened, man? Yeah, Giannis. Yeah, just so corny, man. Yeah, like, was it like after he didn't get traded is like, oh, legends frickin' don't chase or something. It's like, yeah, legends get frickin' players to come here. It's like, okay, all right, man. Then he posted the frickin' Wolf of Wall Street meme. It's like, okay, all right, man. I don't know. Yeah, like, like Giannis's social media post, like him posting on social media is annoying, man. It's like we know that you wanted to get traded, man. You wanted to get traded, man. But like he's obviously wishy-washy. He's like, I could get traded, I could not get traded. But if I got traded, I wouldn't be upset. But if I didn't get traded, I wouldn't be upset either. I want to stay in Milwaukee, but I don't know, man. I don't know. All I do know is that I'm here in Milwaukee now. It's like, okay, all right. Okay, man. Oh, man. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The John Morant thing is a whole nother thing, man. Like, is it like Brian Windhorst said in like NBA Today segment that like John Morant might have negative trade value, right? It's like they need to attach a pick to John Morant in order for another team to take him, and it's like, dude, this is how far we've fallen, man. This is how far we've fallen with John Morant, man. It's so sad. It's so sad, man. God damn, dude. And that's oh my god, I saw a TikTok, I think, or something, like, of, like, the 2022 Grizzlies and just, like, where they ended up, right? Like, yeah, oh god. Yeah, one update, Tyus Jones, who is considered one of the best backup point guards in the league as of, like, 2022, was on that team, and then he got traded to the Wizards, I don't know, bought out, signed with the Suns, wasn't good with the Suns, and then freaking, yeah, and then recently has signed a deal with the Nuggets. Hopefully that'll help the Nuggets, because they've kind of been struggling recently. It's like, I don't know, man, it's like, Tyus Jones kind of fell off from where he was. Jaren Jackson Jr. got traded to the Jazz. He's still a good player. Desmond Bane got traded for freaking 5 first-round picks. Was he worth it? I don't know. Yeah, like, there's, like, discussions with the Orlando Magic and Paolo, and, like, I don't know, like, the level of player Paolo is, you know, of, like, he's just, like, not impactful to his team, and it's been that way ever since he got drafted, right? Which is somewhat concerning. I don't know. Yeah, it's evolved from, like, who's actually better, Paolo or Franz? Now it's just like, is Paolo, you know, like, can we open up the trade machine for Paolo? It's like, yeah. But yeah, the 2022 Grizzlies, man, I don't know, man. They were so fun, man. They were so fun. When they were freaking grittying on the Timberwolves logo, man. Oh, God. It was fun, man. It was, I mean, Anthony Edwards, yeah, it's great that he's there, but I don't know. It would be nice if, like, John Morant was alongside him, you know? Remember, it's a parade inside my city. Yeah, it's like, oh god. I remember just like laughing my ass off with like, I played Skip Bayless during a Twitter segment back when I did those. Oh man, I don't know. There's just so much to go over, man. Yeah. Oh god, just a lot freaking is happening, man. Man, I checked the computer I'm recording this on, and it's not connected to the internet, so I hope that won't affect the recording. Man, it's fine. I have the monitor I'm playing this on. Yeah, and then next to it, yeah, I talked about this before, right, about my setup. Yeah, like to my left is the computer I'm recording on, the audio on, and then to my right is a laptop, and that's where I connected the Elgato. I don't know if like Let's Play are still using Elgato. Do they still do that? I don't know. Like there's much cheaper options for a capture card, but yeah. Like, I think, like, what, 4 years ago? Yeah, no, yeah, because I got the Elgato and immediately started doing the series on this freaking version of Minecraft. So, yeah. Man. Anything else about the NBA? I feel like I touched on a lot. Yeah. James Harden with the Cavs. I mean, how is he going to perform in a Game 7? Yeah, that's basically it. The Clippers traded away Zubac to the Pacers, which means that, like, their run of, like, being, like, a sneaky, like, could they make some noise in the playoffs? It's not a thing anymore, you know? But they're not outright tanking, though. Like, it's just that they're just generally, you know, yeah, I guess they're just gonna end up as, like, a, you know, slightly below average team, you know? I guess that's the fate of them, you know? Kawhi, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Oh man, I don't even know, man. Yeah. What else around the league, man? That's been interesting. Yeah. In the East, yeah, like the Pistons, yeah, the Pistons, Knicks, and the Celtics are seemingly the best teams in the East. And yeah, I think, like, my pick for who comes out of the East now would be Detroit. My pick for who comes out of the West, man, San Antonio is making a good argument. That's the thing. San Antonio, who went on a massive win streak. They didn't lose at all in the month of February, right? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It could be. They could come out the West. They could. I think they could win the championship, but it's not. I don't think it's the most likely option, though. Yeah. So, anything else? Yeah. Yeah, the Rockets are probably not in contention, you know? Yeah, because of the Fred VanVleet injury, and they lost Steven Adams, too. And then, like, Şengün has not been as good as billed as him being an all-star, you know? There's been posts calling out of, like, it's like, hey, why is Şengün? Yeah, Şengün is kind of, for a two-time all-star, Şengün is kind of, you know, not performing to that level. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Kevin Durant, get off my Dickerson would have some opinions about that. I don't know. I keep on, yeah. Oh, man. It really is a thing of just like, don't, you know, look, man, you know, I was about to name 2 separate, like, aliases that freaking refer to the same person, but, you know, I guess I won't do that. Oh, man. Anything else? Anything NBA related? Because I have a lot of stuff that's not basketball, you know? Yeah, in college basketball, yeah, in the men's college basketball, yeah, the top teams are Duke and Michigan, Arizona, right? Yeah, also Elijah Arenas, Gilbert Arenas' son, is playing. He had, like, an injury that, like, kept him out, but yeah, he's playing for USC. And they had a player who just got cut from their team. Yeah, because he came back from an injury, and he came back, he was on, like, the fans, like, he was sitting with, like, the fans rather than on the bench, yeah, or something like that. And I would assume it's just an accumulation of, like, repeated behavior, but yeah. Elijah Arenas, I don't know, he could be a draft pick, man. It'd be interesting to see he just, like, ends up as, like, a higher draft pick. Yeah, because Gil was a second round pick, right? He slipped to the second round because of just pure immaturity. Yeah. It's in the documentary, Shooting Guards. Yeah, Untold Shooting Guards. Oh, man. Anything else, man? Yeah. I was going to say, oh yeah, Chris Paul. How did I not talk about Chris Paul retiring, man? Yeah, because it just was not the type of retirement that was befitting of someone like Chris Paul. You know? Yeah, I think, like, yeah, he got traded away from the Clippers, right? He got sent home from the Clippers, got traded away from the Clippers to the Raptors at this past trade deadline. He got waived by the Raptors, which meant that he could just go anywhere. And then he's just like, yeah, I guess I'll just retire, man, you know? Because, like, I would assume just, like, how many games would he even play? And, like, how, like, he would just, like, get however many minutes to string together somewhat of a farewell tour, you know? I don't know. It kind of just sucks, man. It sucks that he had to go out like that, man. It really sucks that, like, a player of his caliber just ended his career like that, you know? Because you know that freaking another player is not gonna have that type of freaking end to their career, man. I don't know. That's the thing, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because like it's clear that like I mean, I guess like Carmelo Anthony didn't get a proper farewell tour. He just played for the Lakers, right? And then like he didn't play for the next season after that disastrous Lakers season with Westbrook, right? Because he was on that team. Oh man. So like yeah, like, I think he didn't play in that I think like as the Nuggets were about to make the finals, he just announced his retirement. Yeah. Which was very interesting. So yeah. Like Carmelo Anthony didn't get a proper farewell tour, I guess. So I guess like thinking of the banana boat crew, like, you know, Dwayne Wade, he got enough of a farewell tour, I think. But yeah, I mean, you know, LeBron obviously is going to get a farewell tour. And I guess side note, quickly touching on the Lakers, they're not a contending team. Luka defense is coming back up again. Luka conditioning is coming back up again. On a Men's Health article, I don't know, man. It was good. He looked skinny, man. He looked very fit. He was ready to take the league over. And that's the thing, is like he's putting up like MVP caliber numbers, and everyone in the discussion is just like, he doesn't freaking play defense, man. There's some people even questioning, yeah, on the player's choice, the panel. It's like is he actually already like past like his peak? Like, is he past his prime? Is like peak athleticism? Because it's only gonna get worse from here, right? You know, I'm just like, yeah, they made someone was making an argument of like he's been playing grown men since he was 14. You know, Ricky Rubio, you know, also was doing that. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. His athleticism wasn't that good to begin with, but I just thought, yeah, I would assume that like his game would age. You know, the same thing with Jokic is like, if your game isn't reliant on athleticism and explosiveness, your game would age like pretty well. But I don't know. Oh man, it's like the conversations about him complaining to the refs on every call. I don't know. That's really the thing of just like yeah, it's like he's so talented, yet he has these like fixable things about his game that hold him back, you know? The fixable thing being mainly the freaking complaining to refs. If he just didn't complain to refs freaking half the damn time, it's like, hey, you know? I don't know, man. It's like like almost every freaking call, people are pointing this out. Max Kellerman is pointing it out. I think Nick freaking Wrong, who loves freaking Luka, points it out. Like, I don't know, man. Oh man. It's like, dude, yeah, you just, I don't know. Just, yeah. Yeah, I would assume, like, there are people in the Laker fan base now that are just like, yeah, why does he keep on doing this, man? It's like, yeah. It's like, does Luka need to stop? Is that a thing Luka needs to fix if he's going to win a championship, you know? I think that's the thing, is that I don't know if like that's been definitively answered by people, you know? Even for like the most like optimistic like Luka stan kind of people, right? Like it, like, you know, he lost the finals game because of that. He lost the finals game against the Celtics. The Celtics were ready to give that game away back in 2024. Like, it was what, game 3? Yeah, it was game 3. The one where Brian Windhorst said, "That's where the winners are," pointing to the tunnel. It's like, yeah, like he fouled out, you know, and then freaking couldn't be there, you know, yeah, for his team, you know, that's the thing, you know, like, yeah, I don't know, that's, I don't know, yeah, Luka's defense, man, Luka's freaking defense, oh man, I don't know. But it really is just the thing that all it takes is just one playoff run, you know, it really is all it takes, man, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, there's always, like, you know, players who's superstars where at their very best there's holes to poke at, right? Yeah. With Shai now, it's foul baiting, and that also was the case with Joel Embiid at his peak, right? Like, peak MVP Joel Embiid, 23, 24, it was like, freaking, like, I was seeing those Reddit posts, you know, those Reddit highlights of freaking that were just titled "Embiid draws a foul," and then just looking at that and being like, yeah, okay, I'm trying to see where he got hit here, and then he just falls to the ground. he just falls as if he's made of feathers, but you know, yeah. And all like, I mean, like, I don't know, that was, you know, a thing, but I don't know, I feel like Shai's actually might be freaking worse when you watch it, right? Of just like, oh my god, dude, there was one highlight against the Pacers where it's just like just he just exploded. He just like dropped the ball as if he got electrocuted, and then they blew a whistle. It's like, okay, all right, that the master, man, the master of foul baiting. Yeah, and that's the thing, the Thunder, yeah, also Lou Dort, right? That's another thing that happened. Lou Dort freaking probably freaking intentionally wanting to trip Nikola Jokic. It's like, okay, yeah, now it's like I could see, you know, Lou Dort freaking be the reasons for people hating Lou Dort, and like him calling him a dirty player. It's like, how can you not? Like, he has this repeated history of just doing this, you know? Maybe not intentionally tripping people, but just, yeah, playing like this, you know? It's like, how is sticking your leg out freaking like part of like basketball play? How is that part of freaking the game, you know? Like, how? Like, I just don't understand how it is, you know? I don't know, there's just a lot. Oh man, anything else? You know, I kind of don't want to get too into it. Yeah, I guess let me talk about stuff that isn't basketball. Wait, yeah, is there stuff in Unrivaled? Yeah, Chelsea Gray, she won the Unrivaled 1v1. I watched a few of them. I watched Paige versus Kate Martin. I watched Lee Rue versus Brianna Stewart, you know? I watched Paige versus Arike Gunbowale. Yeah, just a few of those. But yeah, Chelsea Gray won the Unrivaled 1v1. She really is like the equivalent, the WNBA equivalent to Chris Paul, you know, if you were to like make a comparison between the NBA and the WNBA. Maybe that's not freaking a thing, you know. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, but like, she's called the point god in freaking, you know, WNBA circles too, right? Yeah, like, she is one of the best point guards in the WNBA. Yeah, right now. So yeah. And also this new like CBA that's, you know, it's just like there's like proposals and counter proposals. I don't know, it's very like up in the air whether there's going to be a WNBA season in time. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's just, yeah. I guess like I'm not dead set on like wanting like a WNBA season, but you know, like the players don't want to strike, they don't want to lockout, but you know, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, that's the whole thing about bargaining and labor disputes, is that you have to be willing to freaking go through these tough times in order to, you know, fight to get the things you deserve, you know, from, you know, whoever is in charge, you know, these you know, billionaires in charge, and then, you know, the fans, the quote people who are like, look, these businesses aren't making money, man. The WNBA is losing money every year. Why do you think that you're special? It's like, okay. That's what those other people are saying. I'm not saying that. I just see things, you know. I just see things. But yeah, hopefully there's going to be a WNBA season. Yeah. But like, if I'm, yeah, I was like thinking, right, if I'm like AZ Fudd, if I'm Olivia Miles, right, in my mind I'm like, I don't need to play in the WNBA. I don't need to. It'd be cool if I just could take a year off, you know? Yeah, because like, I mean, really, like, if there isn't a WNBA season, I guess like that would mean there wouldn't be a draft too. But like even if there's no draft, I'm just like randomly speculating. I have no idea how the draft works if they call a strike. But like, if there is no draft, that just means that, you know, they wait a year and then AZ and Olivia Miles and Awa Fam, right? It's like they just play next season, right? Because I wouldn't assume it goes on for more than a season. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it would go on as much that, you know, a whole season is canceled. It probably would be that it would just go on long enough that a few games are shortened. So, yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, UConn women's basketball is undefeated, I saw on ESPN while I was watching PTI. So yeah, they've been undefeated for like how long? I don't know. This is like the first season they've been undefeated in like a little bit, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Gino's yelling to them about, man. I don't know what he's freaking. Probably that time, yeah, like Brianna Stewart's era, like 2014 through 17, of just like they are just the most dominant team. It's boring, you know. It's like kind of back to that, you know. Like there's, I mean, yeah, like yeah, Olivia Miles transferred to TCU, yeah, I saw, and then yeah, UCLA with Lauren Betts, you know. I guess like there's still, it's just the usual suspects that have been like really good for the past couple years. So I would assume it's USC, South Carolina. So UConn, South Carolina, Texas, UCLA. I would assume it's just, and USC. Yeah, USC has the freshman Jazzy Davidson, you know. Oh man, I just know her name. I don't know anything else, okay? I'm sorry, man. Look, man, I will scout for few Asian American women's college basketball players in the future, man. I might find some and report back. I will report back once I'm watching March Madness, okay? Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Other sports, yeah. Alysa Liu, who is 20 years old, I think. She was 14 in 2020, and that fact just depresses me. She is a figure skater. She was in the Winter Olympics. She won a gold medal for the freestyle, the figure skating freestyle. That was the specific event, because there's like a lot of different figure skating events. There's like one with partners, there's one with, that's a short form, synchronized or something. Yeah, but yeah, like she won for like the solo freestyle, like, you know, program, and I just watched it. I watched it on mute. I didn't watch it with the music, but damn, that was freaking impressive, man. Just the end where she was just spinning and spinning and spinning, like, I don't know, man. Yeah. And like, yeah, it's cool that, because like the clip I saw on YouTube, it included like her mic'd up like afterwards, then that she was so hyped up, you know, after, you know. Yeah. And like I saw like her comments around it, of just like, yeah, that she retired from figure skating for a bit at 16, right? Like she was in the spotlight from a really young age, and then left figure skating for a bit, took a break from it, a hiatus, and then came back to it. And then like her, yeah, like she made comments that expressed the sentiment of like, I don't need this. I don't need like to win a gold medal, you know. I don't need to prove that to myself. All I really wanted was the stage. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be on that stage. Like, I didn't need to win any sort of medal, you know? I was satisfied just by being out on the ice and just doing, you know, whatever, like this program, you know? I don't know. It's just nice, you know? Yeah, someone commented, I read a tweet that said, like, this is what self-actualization must be like, right? Of just like she is transcended like her sense of self, you know. It's just like, yeah, it's like she wanted, yeah, that's all she wanted, man. I don't know. There's a lot of, like, that's the thing. It's hard to find athletes that are like that, where it's like competing and winning doesn't necessarily matter. It's not the be all end all, you know? Because I don't think, yeah, obviously that's not the case for, you know, Olympians, you know, most of them, where you're literally on a podium where it literally is like, hey, you have to be in the top three in order to get, you know, a medal, right? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. It's interesting, like, how many other athletes would have that kind of perspective, you know? Like, it obviously doesn't mean that you're, like, a better, like, athlete, or, like, you're in a better mindset. It's a better mindset to not necessarily care about winning and not have that much of a competitive drive. But, I don't know. To be like, I'm just here because I love this, you know? I'm just here because this is a part of who I am, you know? Nothing else, you know? That's the thing. Like, do I need a medal? No. Do I need a medal to validate who I am? No. I don't need that. I'm good. It's nice that I won gold, but I didn't need to, you know? I don't know. I wonder if, like, I wonder how many other, like, athletes in any other sport feels like that, you know? Like, maybe Kevin Durant, man. I don't know. But he wanted to win championships, though. I don't know. Maybe Dennis Schroeder. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like it's interesting. Like, Dennis Schroeder, yeah, he's currently on the Cavs now. So he was previously on, I don't know, not the Pistons. He was on the Kings. He was on the Sacramento Kings with Russell Westbrook. And then he got traded to the Cavs. It's like, dude, it's like Dennis Schroeder's been on half the league's teams, man. He's the new Ish Smith, but he's probably better than Ish Smith. But he's not good enough to get a long-term contract with a team. He's just there. He's just a good, I guess he is probably one of the best backup point guards now. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like Dennis Schroeder could play for Germany too. Like, he could play in like a German freaking basketball league, right? He could play in Europe, but he's like, no, he's still playing in the NBA, man. Like, I don't know. And yeah, Dennis Schroeder is a Hall of Famer based off of his international record in terms of like, yeah, Germany winning Eurobasket, right? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's interesting, like, thinking about that and like the perspective Alysa Liu has. Like, I don't need this, man. You know. Yeah, also, like, she likes, yeah, the music she likes, Magdalena Bay, Poppy, whatever, you know, Pink Pantress. It's like, yeah, I listen to a couple of those artists. Yeah, I listen to them. Nice. I don't think it's necessarily indie pop, but yeah. What? Okay, I guess I have to, you know, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for the segments, but yeah, I guess I could do this music segment right now. The music I've been listening to. Oh man, in terms of indie pop. I don't know if it's necessarily that, but Rachel Chinouriri, oh man, that's some freaking good stuff, man. That's some good music right there. She's from London. You know, yeah, I just found it in my library for, you know, as a CD. Yeah, and it's really nice, man. The song Never Need Me, The Hills, yeah. There's a song called Dumb Bitch Juice. And at the end, it's meta. It's like there's a woman radio host being like, and that was Rachel Chinouriri with her single. And the next song, man, really good. In terms of hip hop, 3 Feet High and Rising by De La Soul. I just got that as a CD. I was browsing Barnes & Noble, of all places, and it was a Barnes & Noble that had films from the Criterion Collection, so I pretended like I was in the Criterion closet for a little bit, but I saw that they had the album and like how hard it would be to get it on eBay or, you know, find it through other means, so I'm just like, I have to get this, you know. I immediately got it, so yeah. The Magic Number, it's, I don't know, really cool. It's probably the oldest rap album I own as a CD now, so that's cool. Also, I've been listening to MF Doom, the obvious songs on Food, his like second solo album, I think, after Operation Doomsday. Yeah, like Mad Villainy was before that, but that was like a collab with Madlib, the producer. So yeah, Food has songs like Potholders, Rap Snitch Knishes, just really freaking fun. Like, all the songs are named after food. Con Carne, Con Queso, Poo Putt Platter. Oh man, any other new music I've been listening to? I talked about Young Knives last episode, right? Yeah. Man, anything else I've been listening to? I found Taking Back Sunday. Yeah, I found a Taking Back Sunday album. Yeah. Or like EP. It's like from an EP from before their debut. So it was like before Tell All Your Friends. So it was like, it was when they had a different singer than Adam Lazzara. Yeah. But if you look up like Taking Back Sunday's history on Wikipedia, man, yeah. You know, it crosses over with this band called Brand New. And if you know about a certain member of that band, you know, it's a bit, yeah. But I don't know. I guess I just listened to it out of curiosity, man. Yeah. Man, yeah. I don't need to reiterate, you know, there's no Lion Team and that, you know. Anything else I've been listening to? I have, like, my music, yeah. Oh, yeah, I just started listening to albums, yeah. It's a mixtape, but I started listening to Nostalgia Ultra by Frank Ocean. I got to Novocaine. I remember listening to Novocaine back then. I don't know, like over a decade ago, but I forgot. Yeah. And then yeah, Get Lifted by John Legend. It's this kind of, it's like neo soul. It's like, yeah, I think a certain person produced it. He's also on the album, you know. Oh man. Oh yeah, Wednesday. How did I forget about Wednesday? Yeah, that's the band. Yeah, in terms of alt country, man. Wednesday. They're from Asheville, North Carolina. They are a band that is alt country, but they're indie rock enough so that I'm like, okay, this is good, you know. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like Rilo Kiley, but a little, I think like they rock like a little bit more. It's like a little bit more rock than Rilo Kiley, right? Like Rilo Kiley is more like folk, yeah, in that folk direction, you know, like more acoustic, but like, yeah, like Wednesday is more, you know, harder guitars, you know. So yeah, I've been listening. Yeah, Chosen to Deserve is a really good song. Bath Country, I really like the end of that song. Yeah. The second song on the album is called Bull Believer, and like the lead singer, yeah, Carly Hartzman, yeah, she sings about playing Mortal Kombat or something. I don't know. Like there's also lyrics in like what about like Fanta that looks like piss on a hot summer day. I don't know. Yeah, they're just singing about freaking North Carolina and like their region where they're from, you know. Yeah, like it's nice to see an indie rock band that isn't from New York City or London or Los Angeles. It's nice, man. It's nice. Those bands do exist, man. It's also nice to see something that isn't like a Midwest emo band, but it's like Midwest equals Philadelphia. It's like, okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Anything else I've been listening to? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. I don't know. I just have a bunch of albums and I just like listen to them like over time, you know? I listen to like one track and then another track. I don't know. I might just like mention these in the future. But yeah, that's basically just the new music I've been listening to at this time. Yeah. I listen to a bunch of different stuff, man. Yeah. It's not, you know, I feel like I have like a more narrow taste in the music I listen to, but I don't know. I've been trying to expand it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I talked a lot, man. Yeah. And it's not even an hour. Yeah. I think I made this under an hour. Wow. 49 minutes it says under recording, man. Wow. Ooh, man. I like that, man. I think I can just take the next segment. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back for this next segment. It will not be a prediction market ad, okay? Take your freaking... What is the percentage chance that I'm going to take however many 500 detours while I talk about the books or stuff that I read? And like, will I get to a list segment? Will there be a list segment in this episode? 53% to 47%. Oh, man. Anyways, here is the next part of the episode coming after this. Okay, continuing the discussion, I guess, the segment on music. I forgot to mention somewhat of a thing. I don't know if I'll have much to say on this, but a lot of people had stuff to say on this film that I watched, because I watched something on Netflix. It's this film. I don't know if you've heard of it, man. It's kind of underground. It's called KPop Demon Hunters. It's kind of underground. I don't know, man. Can't expect everyone to watch it, man. It's pretty niche, you know. Oh man, what do I have to say about it? It was cool. Yeah, I feel like I wanted to watch it like since like the end of 2025, you know. Like I was like, yeah, I probably should watch it, and then I didn't get to it until February of this year. So yeah. Do I need to explain what it's about? They actually do hunt demons. They actually do sing K-pop songs. Yeah, Arden Cho voices Yumi. If you know Arden Cho, who Arden Cho is, I would assume you know her from Teen Wolf if you've heard of Arden Cho before, but she was in this actually independent film, actually freaking niche film. It's called Agents of Secret Stuff. Arden Cho was in, and I really liked her in Agents of Secret Stuff. I really liked her, man. Oh man, I loved her in that film, man. You know, and if you don't know what Agents of Secret Stuff is, yeah, way more, yeah, true. Agents of Secret Stuff is about this, like, this teenage boy who, like, is from, an agency of secret stuff. ASS, and then he has to infiltrate a high school and pose as a regular teenage boy, and then he meets this girl, and then and then this girl, he develops feelings for her is one of the things, but he also like does like spy stuff and fights evil or something, whatever. It came out in like 2010, man. Oh god. Oh man, but yeah, I really like Arden Show in that film. Arden Show is Yumi, and then yeah, I don't know, I just remember her. I don't, but like yeah, there's different like singers, yeah, like as for the singing voices, the singers behind the characters, EJ, Audrey Nuna, Olivia, yeah, oh my god, dude. Yeah, damn, dude. It's on the KPop Demon Hunter soundtrack, man. I'm gonna self-correct. So, there you go. It's here. I looked it up, man. Oh, yeah, Ray Ami. Yeah, right? Yeah. EJ, Ray Ami, Audrey Nuna, is it? Yeah, let me see if I got that right. Yeah. Also, why is it Huntrix? Like, dude, I'm checking here. Like, it's capital HUNTR/X, you know? I guess it would be weird for people to say /X, but like, no, all you would say is Hunter X. I don't know. I just don't know why it can't be. Yeah, is that copyrighted? Is that like trademarked? I guess it's like stylized, but like it's stylized by not having an I, but the word expecting you to say it with an I. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know, man. Yeah, EJ, Audrey Nuna, Ray Ami. There you go. Those are the people, man. I think one of them might be Australian. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that, man. Okay. But yeah. They have a K-pop group. They fight demons. They've been fighting demons to seal the Han Moon. It's been a historic thing for thousands of years. It's been a war. But then there's this boy band that are secretly demons. They're called the Saja Boys. They have a song called Soda Pop. They're just ridiculously hot. Oh man, yeah. But little do they know that Yumi's K-pop group members mates know that she is actually part demon, you know. She has patterns, you know. And it's somewhat like a children's film, you know, learning to be okay with your flaws, learning to live with your demons, you know, learning to embrace your flaws, I would assume, is like a thing, you know, not wanting to shun it away, you know. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like at the end of the film, yeah, you see that like she has those patterns, right? And it's like they're okay with it. It's just the fact that she lied to the other two about freaking that for the longest time and worked with the enemy, you know. That's the thing. It's a nice film, man. Yeah, it's nice. Ken Jeong is in it, you know. Oh man, yeah. Anything else I have to say about it? Yeah, Golden is a good song. It's basically, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the soundtrack. Yeah, Free is good. Yeah, that duet that Yumi did, yeah, that was pretty good with Jinu. Yeah, I really like her. Yeah, I really like her voice. I really like Yumi's voice, man. I don't know. Yeah. So this is EJ. Yeah, I'm trying to like see it without freaking. Yeah. I don't want to, yeah, true. I don't want to play it and get a hit with a copyright strike. Oh, yeah, I forgot about something, man. I have to do that, man. I don't know. I think there's a 50-50 chance I do it or not, man. It's a lot of work, man. I uploaded something February 12th, man, and it's not visible, but I posted about it on Twitter, man. I don't know. It was supposed to be something special, man. I made another one of those AMV things, man. Oh god, I think I will, man. I don't know, I'll find a way to post it, man. I think I'm leaning towards sharing it here because I feel like that's the strategy I employed back then worked, and that video's still up. So I don't know. I'll see. I'll have like 2 versions of it, and if one isn't blocked, then I'll be fine. That's it. Yeah, I think the problem was that it was just a full song, but I don't know. There was a time when it wasn't freaking blocked, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man. Anyways, yeah. Takedown. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Anything else I have to say about? Yeah. I don't know. I think, yeah, there's a more interesting thing I wanted to talk about, yeah, which is I watched another docuseries on Netflix, I do watch things on Netflix from time to time because I am paying for it monthly. Oh, man. I watched this docuseries about the Pop Star Academy, which is the Dream Academy, which is this thing by the record label Hybe, and it's like, the premise is that there's this major record label, I think they're a K-pop label, Hybe, and then they are collabing with Geffen, which is another label. I don't know, but it's basically like they are recruiting an international girl group. They're creating a new girl group, but they're using like the methodology of like they're using like the training and like the training of like traditional like K-pop groups, for this, but they're scouting from all over the world, from the US, Australia, the Philippines, China, Japan, they're scouting from all over the globe to make a new girl group that's going to challenge, or that's going to be like the face of this collaboration or something between Hybe and Geffen. And that group ended up being KATSEYE. I don't know how they came up with that name, but yeah, I watched the documentary about the creation of KATSEYE. Yeah, it was really interesting, man. I don't know. I was like skimming through it at first, but yeah, I think like as I went on, like I didn't watch the documentary like minute for minute, front to back, but yeah. I don't know. I was just like, I think I was just generally interested in like seeing this group get together. Yeah, the main takeaway I got from it is that like I really enjoyed just the bonds that were formed, even with like the girls who didn't make the cut, the people who didn't make the cut, right? Of just like the bonds that were formed between them, right? Because KATSEYE is a 6-member group, right? Yeah, let me see if I can name them. Yeah. Sophia, Daniela, Megan, Laura. Oh man, 2 more. Manon, who's taking a hiatus now, right? And then, oh god, Yoonshae. There you go. Got it. All 6 members of them, man. Yeah, they're from what? Korea. 2 are from the US, but yeah, like Laura's Indian American, right? Megan is, I think she's Chinese American. She's from Hawaii, I think. Yeah. Sophia's from the Philippines. It was really funny, the final announcement of the group, and then the guy's like, the first member's country is from the Philippines. I was like, okay, man, we've had too much representation here, man. It's cool, man, I don't know. Not too much representation, but like, I don't know. I like it whenever I like experiencing it, okay? I just like bringing it up, but like I'm worried if like there's a part of me where it's like, do I bring it up too much, man? Why are you making things about identity, man? Why does it always have to be about that, I don't necessarily worry about that. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a thing. I'm just kind of joking around, but yeah, it's nice. Yeah, Sophia's like mom is like acted in plays. Yeah, she was like in theater. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Oh man. I think you mostly like learn like the stories associated with them, right? Like, yeah, Sophia overall is like the best singer probably in that group, right? And like from what the docuseries showed, right? Showed throughout, right, is that like her singing was like the best, right? And they use this whole freaking like point system of just like who did the best at dancing, who did the best at singing, who is the best at freaking giving face, who is the best at performing overall. They had to do tests, and there were like trials, there were like eliminations where there was like a freaking AI voice that was like there are only however many envelopes and one of you was gonna get eliminated. It's like they started with like however many they started with like 20 girls, right? They started with 20 girls, like, who are like ages like 16 to 20, right? And then freaking they were all living together in like this like dormitory in LA, and they had to do practices and do all these rehearsals. Yeah. And I guess like the one interesting thing I want to bring up is that one of the members who made it into the final group, Manon, I think she's from Switzerland, right? So like Manon, it's one of the interesting like subplots in the docuseries was there were like a couple episodes where they were somewhat calling the members, you know, some of them didn't make it in the group, some of them did. Sophia was one of the members doing this, but like they were calling out Manon for not showing up, and like, yeah, they felt that Manon was not working as hard as them, right? In terms of like rehearsing and practicing and like showing up, right? But like they cut to Manon's perspective, you know, in that same episode, or like the episode after they make those claims, and then I think it's just that Manon was like sick, right? And then, yeah, I don't know, something like that. It's just an interesting thing where like there was like a little bit of tension between some of those members and then Manon, of like not like it being perceived that she isn't working as hard, you know. And like it's a thing where like they show like fan reactions. They show YouTube videos of people being like, "Oh man, this is my number one. This is who I want to make it in the group." Oh man, it's like I don't know. and then it's like just, yeah, like I think like, yeah, I don't think you have to be a freaking super sleuth to figure out that Manon like got in heavily, like she was heavily boosted by the fan vote, right? I don't know. It's like I wonder, yeah, because like one of the eliminations was like they had to asked freaking these members of the group that was not finalized yet, which had like what 10, 12 members at the time instead of just their final 6, right? Of just like, who would you want in your ideal group, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting how there was like tension with Manon that was like shown, and they ended up putting that in this docuseries, and then frickin' she ends up in the final group. It's like, it's somewhat interesting, man. There was a funny comment from, was it Daniela, where she's talking about like the comments she's getting on social media, and then and they're just like, yeah, like people are questioning whether I'm even Latina. It's like, I don't know, man. Oh man, it just things. Yeah, social media, man. It's a thing, man. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, I guess like, what did I want to highlight from this KATSEYE documentary I watched? The freaking Korean guy who was like, yeah, who was I think like the representative of like whoever, I think he was part of, I don't know, management or something, I don't know. The Korean guy who was giving orders. I'm sorry that I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but like he seemed like so like, yeah, it seemed like his entire freaking career was riding on KATSEYE being a success, right? It's like, I don't know, man. What is he like now? Is he chill, man? Is he actually chilled out now, or is he just like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a moment where it's like he got angry at the group for like, yeah, like for something, for like, I don't know, the way you acted was somehow like not showing respect. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Something like that. There's like the woman who is like coordinating them, who gets, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry for not remembering these names, but yeah. By the end of the docuseries, she said, like, I always thought that when I was gonna have children, I wanted boys, but now I feel like I kind of want, it would be nice to have girls or something. It's like, okay, it changes your perspective that much, huh? Okay. I mean, cool. I don't know. I was noticing her, like, because like she seems always serious, but like, yeah, I was like, at that moment, it was like, that was like one of the only moments she freaking smiled or laughed throughout the whole docuseries, you know? Like, she didn't freaking smile at all. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person, but like she didn't smile that much, man. I don't know, man. It would be weird if she was too smiley and sunny. It was just like, yes, this is what we do. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just coming into this from a completely ignorant perspective. I've not seen really anything, you know, I don't know. I think like I think I just watched the docuseries because I think I've heard of like KATSEYE the name and like heard they were a group, and I guess like, you know, it was just interesting to see like, okay, how did they form though? You know, it's nice to see like a documentary like that, and like how intense it was, and how it basically was like following the model of like forming a K-pop group, you know. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm not into K-pop, man. I don't know. Reading Queen by Vishette Chum did not get me into K-pop. Sorry. I don't know, man. I feel like I could. I don't know. I haven't tried getting into K-pop is the thing. Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters a little bit. That's like freaking like the baby pool, man. That's the freaking... That's the kiddie pool, man. That's like putting, you know, like the, you know, you're swimming and you have like the floaters, the floating wingtips on your arms. That's what that is. Oh man, that's what that is to K-pop. But yeah, I don't know. New Jeans, man. Yeah. I don't know what is there's like, yeah, I visit the Pophead subreddit sometimes, and it's like there's this K-pop group New Jeans that like I think the story with them is that they're just they were in like conflict with their management for the longest time, right? And their management like won. There was like a lawsuit or something, a legal dispute, and their management / label like won out against them. I don't know, something with that. I don't even know, man. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess like, yeah, to branch off of like from K-pop Demon Hunters to KATSEYE to like international music in general. Did anyone, yeah, I guess for people who've seen Bad Bunny Superbowl show, you know, and being like, I don't know, man. It's like I can't understand the lyrics, man. I can't connect with the music, you know. It's like music is about so much more than connecting to lyrics, man. It's about so much more than understanding the words being said, you know. It's weird how like there were some people. I think it was some. I don't think it was all. But it's like, but the fact that there was a freaking quote alternative halftime show, you know, even if it was just like a small group of people, friggin', at the end of the day, the fact that it was even a small group of people is, you know, cause of concern. It's kind of just like, really, you made, you know, this, like, you know, like a thing, man. You made a thing out of this. I don't know. But yeah, Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show, the presentation of it was pretty good. I liked how it was just showcasing all of just Latin American culture, you know, bodegas and weddings, and, you know, Lady Gaga was there. Cardi B was there, you know, climbing electrical poles, you know. It's like, yeah, that's the thing. It's just showing out for the entire freaking Latino culture, you know. Yeah, it's interesting, man. Yeah. And yeah, and that's the thing, the whole content, the whole thing of like, I need to understand lyrics in order to connect with music, man. It's like, dude, you know, like, god damn, dude, like, speaking of an anime I've seen that I love, man, Honey and Clover, man. Frickin' Suno Hair? Like, dude, I love frickin' Suno Hair, man. I don't know, from the music I've listened to, his music, oh my god, dude. I don't understand the lyrics, you know? I've read the lyrics to, like, what, Waltz and Split a couple times, but yeah, it's like, like, the music, man, and the music in his voice just frickin', you know, they frickin' speak to me in such a frickin' visceral way, man. I don't know, just the way that like his singing, like in that ED, in both of those EDs, like fit, you know, Honey and Clover and the themes of it, and like the emotions of it hit me like so, you know, it's so freaking effectively, man. I don't know, like I don't need to understand the lyrics, man. Yeah. And I'm sure that's the case with more than just Japanese music, you know. There's like a bunch of foreign language music that I haven't listened to, you know, that, you know, would connect with me, you know. And that's the thing, like most people aren't freaking daring enough to even listen to a Spanish speaking artist, you know, let alone a Japanese artist or a Korean artist, you know. Yeah, most people just aren't freaking that adventurous, you know. But you're willing to eat like different food, you know. That's the thing, man. It's like, hey, I don't know, man. It's like I don't want to listen to, I don't know, it's hard, man. I don't think they should have gone with Bad Bunny, man. It's like, you know, and then they're just like, hey, want to get Mexican food later? What? I guess they're not getting mofongo, man. I don't know, man. Oh man, anyways, I don't know, did I talk about that enough? Yeah, I touched on a lot of things, man. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff, man. I want to talk about like the stuff I've read, but yeah, I feel like it needs like a whole separate video at this point, man. Yeah, but I've gone on for a good bit. Yeah. Well, I probably might just take one more freaking pause for the list segment, but yeah. I don't want to have to edit this more than I already do, man. Oh god, I have to put clips of certain things in, man. Yeah, interspersed, man. I have to figure it out. Like, it's not a guarantee what I'm talking about, so I don't know. I'm just not really referencing it. You know, like this could be a special episode because you might get a treat of something that I made and worked hard for weeks on end for, in terms of like putting so many clips together and timing it with freaking a block party song of all things. Oh man, yeah, it was visible for a day and then it was not. Yeah, so oh man. Anyways, it might become visible again. I'm just waiting for it. That's what happened with the first AMV I made. So yeah, maybe I don't know if there's much I can do other than like re-upload it, you know, and hope that one stays up. I don't know. But yeah, like this method that I have done or am doing right now, that's probably my best shot at like keeping this up. So yeah, look forward to it. Or, you know, if you've watched, you know, I'll mark it in the chapters. Yeah, so oh man. Yeah, what I've read, man. I want to talk about a play I've read. I read a play for February. Not necessarily specifically because it was Black History month, but I've kind of been wanting to read it for a while. It's called A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. And this is just funny, man. It's just so good. It's just one. Yeah, I think it is my favorite play I've read. I think it's my favorite play of all time, you know. I think there wasn't that much competition before, you know. I haven't been too much of a Shakespeare person up until now, and like I read like The Crucible, and then I read The Crucible and Death of a Salesman before, but I don't know. And yeah, A Raisin in the Sun, man, it's such a freaking well written, well characterized play. And such a great portrait of African American life in Chicago and freaking the 1950s, man. It's just so freaking good. Like, every line is just so well written, man. Just so, like, memorable and fun to read, you know? Yeah, and that's the thing. It makes me think of just, like, the people who say they don't read are just missing out, man. The people who say they don't read fiction, especially, man. It's like, this is easy to read. It's so easy to read, man. It's not quote academic. It's not quote friggin', yeah. Like, that's the thing. It's a very honest, like, unfiltered portrait of this black family that's like struggling financially, and then suddenly, because of the death of there's the mother, Lena, right? Her husband, Walter Sr. died, right? Right? So yeah, he died. He worked himself to death, basically, that was what they were like keep on referencing, right? You know, so he dies, and then for his life insurance, they get this family, which includes, yeah, Lena is the mother of Walter, and then Benitha, right? Benny, right? So she has 2 children, and then Walter is married to Ruth, right? Yeah, Walter is married to Ruth, and then they have a son together, Travis. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of this family living together in a cramped, like, Chicago, like 1 bedroom, yeah, I think like 2 bedroom apartment, right? They live, or yeah, I think it might be an apartment. Yeah, it's like out. Yeah, I watched, like, there's a really good like play. I feel like I should link it. I'll link it in the description. Yeah, but like there's a really good like adaptation of this, which not necessarily like a film adaptation, but it's not necessarily like a direct like stage performance of it, because like you don't see the stage, and like, yeah, it's not like someone filming like the stage and like the actors performing on it. It's like an actual like acted production, but it's not quite like a film, you know. It's kind of like a 0.5 between like a play and a film. But like, yeah, and that is also like really good. I guess you could just watch that and like get the gist of it, but I don't know. I think reading it is also like really good too. So it's about this family because Lena's husband dies. They receive a $10,000 check, right, for his life insurance, and $10,000 in 1950s money is about 100K, like 120K last time, because I did the inflation calculation. So it would be like 120K some odd, in 2026 money, right? Like, because I think it takes place in like 1959 or like 1956. Yeah. So like 70 years later, it would be like 120K. So they get this massive check, more money they've ever seen in their lives. And it's important because they're like really poor, they're not really, really poor. They're not like, almost homeless poor, but they're just struggling. They're just like firmly working class, it's just like they have to scrape by, it's like, yeah, there's like this fun scene where like Travis, the child like of the family, like their son like asks his mom, it's like, hey, do you got 50 cents? And like Ruth is so angry, she's like, I don't got 50 cents, man. And then like he goes to Walter, his father, he goes to his dad, and then is like, I need 50 cents, and he's like, and he gives him extra. It's like, hey, go take a cab today, son. Oh man, yeah, so like they're firmly working class, because they get this money, like Walter has ideas of what to do with this money. Lena's son has ideas of what to do with this money. He wants to invest it with his buddy, who turns out not to be the smartest thing, Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm just spoiling the play, the entire play, but I don't know. It came out in the 50s, man. Yeah. And the sad thing is that Lorraine Hansberry, I think, she died at like 35. Yeah, she died pretty young. So like, she had this play and then a play called like The Sign in Sidney Brustein's Window. Yeah. And like, while that was like being like that was like being shown in theaters or something, or that was being like, that play was being shown, I don't know the term for it. Yeah, during the theatrical run of that play. Yeah, I think she died. So yeah. Oh man, yeah. she really freaking died really young. So, but it's like, it's just interesting, like reading the play, like reading it and reading each character's dialogue, and like, Benitha is this 20-year-old. She's in college, right? She is studying to become a doctor, right? And like, she has these interactions with two like men her age. One is this Nigerian man called Asagai, and he's like really funny. And like, the other guy is this like Carlton before Carlton, so like this preppy freaking, like preppy guy who's like rich, a rich black, who comes from a rich black family called George Murchison, right? Oh man.
You with all your talk and dreams about Africa, you still think that you can patch up the world, cure the great sore of colonialism with the penicillin of independence.
Yes.
Independence, and then what? What about all the crooks and thieves and just plain idiots who will come into power to steal and plunder the same as before? Only now they will be black and do it in the name of the new independence. What about them?
That will be the problem for another time. First, we must get there.
And where does it end?
End? Whoever spoke of an end to life, to living?
And into misery, to stupidity. Don't you see there isn't any real progress, Asagai? There's only one large circle that we march in, around and around, each of us, with our own little picture in front of us, our own little mirage that we think is the future.
That is the mistake.
What?
What you just said about the circle. Look, it isn't a circle. It is simply a long line, as in geometry, one that curves into infinity. And because we cannot see the end, we also cannot see how it changes. And it is very odd for those who see the changes, who dream, who won't give up, are called idealists. And those who see only the circle, they call each other the realists.
And it's like, I don't know, it's like, it just has really fun, the interactions between the characters are really fun. They're just a family that, like, bickers at each other because of their financial situation, and they're just like, yeah, like just lamenting their situation and just wondering like why do our dreams have to be deferred, man? Yeah. And like the title of the play comes from a Langston Hughes poem. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it shrivel up like a raisin in the sun, or does it explode? Something like that. And yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's like a portrait of this black family and their lives, and like the their dreams of like not living in a cramped freaking apartment, not having to scrape by every freaking month, not having to freaking share a bathroom with like their neighbors, right? Like not having to do that, it's like their dreams of that, their dreams of owning a freaking house with a garden in the case of Lena, right? Like so she can like become a gardener and like grow grow flowers, right? She has this like one flower in a pot, right? And like she leaves it by the window, and it's like in the play version, in the movie film summit version, right? Like you hear like the cars like honking, right? And it's like she just leaves the flower outside all by itself, man. Yeah. She tries to care for it as much as she can, it's like it's her substitute for having a garden. I don't know. Yeah. Like, so yeah, it's like, true action, something happens, like they try to, the money, something, they eventually buy a house, they buy a house, something happens to the rest of the money, but they get told on behalf of this white man, Mr. Linder, Mr. Linder, they get told in a very 1950s way, but somewhat like one step beyond like the traditional, just like we don't want you here kind of way of just like, look, well, I'm just saying on behalf of the white families that live in the house you've bought, that we could just get along if we just talk to each other and have a conversation. And I hope you understand that like it's not because of you. I'm sure you are very hardworking individuals and great people, but these folks that I represent from the Housing Welcoming Committee, on behalf of the White Housing Welcoming Committee in this white suburb of like this you bought a house in, right, with that money Lena buys, right? And it's like I would just like they're just a little bit afraid that like their whole way of life is gonna be upended, and we would like to make you an offer for the house and to buy it back from you. It's like for more money than freaking Lena bought it for originally. I think she buys it for $3,500, and like it's just like, just the way they joke about freaking him after he leaves, right? Like, I think, like, Ruth says, like, that's the way the crackers crumble. It's like, come on. Just so good, man. That's the thing, like, it's a sitcom. It's literally a sitcom, but, like, it's just, like about real freaking, like, real shit, It's like, I don't know, it's just so fun, Especially like Beneatha's dialogue is just so freaking fun, man. I think like at the end of the play where Walter's like, hey, you should marry George Murchison, and then she's like, I wouldn't marry him if he was Adam and I was Eve. It's like, I don't know, it's like the lines and their delivery, especially in that film version, right? It's just that of a sitcom, There's this like moment where Asagai, the Nigerian man, visits her, and like he gifts her like a traditional like Nigerian robe, right? And then like there's like the neck in like a future in the next scene, like she comes out wearing that robe and like she puts on freaking traditional like Nigerian like folk music, and she's just like, and she's just very like, it's like, enough, like I am tired of being an assimilationist, man. Do not ever accuse me of being an assimilationist, And she like wears her hair natural, because she's tired of friggin', she wants to get back to her roots, She's inspired to get back to her roots because of Asagai, right? It's like, I don't know. It's just so fun, man. All of just the dialogue in it, That's the thing. I guess that's what I wanted to say, man. A Raisin in the Sun, man. It's only like 120 pages. It's very, and it's mostly dialogue. So, it's pretty much all dialogue because it's a play. People should read it. I don't know. That's the thing of like, I don't know, just like things where, yeah, it's like, I don't want to read, man. I don't have enough time to read stuff, you know? It's like, it's not that much of a time commitment, man. Like, I read it, it only took, like, I sat down to read it like 3 separate times. Like, it only takes like 2 something hours to read it fully, I would assume. Yeah. Oh man, it's good. It's really great. I love Raisin in the Sun, man. I think like if I counted it on my favorite books, it probably would be on there right now. So yeah. It's ever changing, yeah, you know. I wanted to talk about another freaking book I've read, but yeah, it just takes up too much time, man. I might just talk about it in the next episode, but that might be freaking 3 weeks from now. Oh man, I talked about A Match Made in Mehendi, right? Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't want to shortchange this book though. Yeah. So yeah, Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry is great. Read it, you know. It's one of the best American plays probably of the 20th century. You know, probably should read more by Tennessee Williams, you know. Yeah. I guess I'll get to the Sign in Sidney Brewstein's Window because I have it. Yeah, I have a book that's just A Raisin in the Sun and that put together. Oh yeah, there's also oh my god, there's a really funny scene where a neighbor comes in. Yeah, a neighbor comes in. Yeah, their neighbor, their black neighbor, Mrs. Johnson comes in, and she's like as old as Lena, right? So she's like in her early 60s, and like she comes in and it's very clear that she's just like the most annoying neighbor you've ever met, right? And it's like, even though she's black, right, they just freaking hate her as a neighbor, right? But like Lena's like polite enough to just put up with her, right? And then she comes in and like, oh man, you know. But like afterwards, you know, like Benita, yeah, like Benita just, yeah, is kind of very short with her, you know, in terms of she's just like, hi, hello, Miss Johnson, goodbye. It's like, I'm going to the bathroom. And then like at the end of that interaction, after Miss Johnson leaves, Lena says like, you were rude now to Miss Johnson. I don't like that. And then what Benisa says in response, she says, we as Negroes have 2 things to overcome. The Ku Klux Klan and Miss Wilhelmina Johnson. It's like, oh my god, dude. It's like, god damn. It's just, oh god. It's a sitcom, man. That's the thing. Like, it's a sitcom, but just, you know, but a little bit more serious, man. But it's like the humor in it is so freaking funny, man. It's so good. It's so freaking good, man. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably going to be the title, you know, somewhat the title of this, you know. It's like, I don't know. A Raisin in the Sun, man. It's great. What does happen to a dream deferred, man? I don't know. Am I going to defer frickin' my dream of frickin' posting a block party AMV of Honey and Clover, man? I don't know. It's a little bit deferred, but hopefully it can be achieved here. Oh, man. Anything? I need to have a list segment, man. I don't know, man. It's gonna take too long, too. Yeah. Anyone who betted on there not being a list segment, I guess you got it right, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Should I? I guess I should end. Yeah, I guess. I'm not gonna have a list segment, man. The list segment is on hiatus, man. It's on hiatus, but do I have... Can I just make a mini list segment? I just said it's on hiatus. Why am I freaking, like, thinking that I can do it? I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know. I just expanded some of the lists I already have, you know. There you go. I could give, like, a little taste, man. I expanded my list of favorite anime of all time. One selection that's on here that I could talk about. Oh, yeah. There's this one. Yeah. Hinamatsuri. Did I talk about Hinamatsuri? I feel like I probably did. Yeah. 2. I'll give 2. I'll spoil 2. One of these series I don't think I talked about that much. Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. Yeah. Oh man, the OP of that, man. I was made to live in America. Yeah, I talked about the OPs already. Yeah. Oh man, I guess. Yeah, it's not that much of a list segment, man. I spoiled it already, man. But again, I could talk about it in length, but yeah, I don't know. Anything? Yeah, I just got a notification. Yeah, I've been watching another TV show that's airing, so I've been somewhat into cultural conversation because I've talked before about how I'm somewhat of a Survivor fan. So yeah, season 50 aired its first episode recently, and it was 3 hours, and it was seen by most people as like one of the best Survivor episodes in a while, and I agree. People are just tired of the new era, and people just want to see these old players, you know, come back, even if it's like their third, fourth, fifth time, like Coach and Ozzy. Even though I wasn't there to watch those seasons originally, and I still haven't gotten to those seasons in full yet, but yeah. I watched the first episode of every Survivor season, though. So, from season 1 to season 50. Yeah, I've watched the new era pretty much all the way through. So, that means like 41 through 49. But in terms of seasons 1 through 39, I have only seen like an episode of each of them. But like some of them I've seen more. I think some of them I completed. Yeah, I completed David versus Goliath, Millennials versus Gen X, and I think I completed Heroes versus Villains. So yeah, I think those are the only pre-40 seasons I've seen in full. So yeah, but like some of them I've watched like a few more episodes of. Winners at War I saw a few more episodes of. Micronesia a little bit. Yeah. So, Survivor 50 is airing. There's these legends of the game returning. Suri, Coach, Jenna Lewis. Spoilers. She did not last that long, sadly. She was from the very first season, man. She talked about eating rat, man. Ugh, God. Coach is in it. The Dragon Slayer. Ozzy, you know, who may or may not have and OnlyFans. Oh man, I don't know, man. Maybe that's under the name Oscar. I don't know, man. Oh god, I don't know. Oh man, I wonder what's on there. I don't know, man. Is it weird to wonder what's on there? Oh man, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun to see these players. You know. I hope to see more of Q and Genevieve and Emily. Yeah, Christian, obviously. Christian and Rick Devins, who was on season 38. Edge of Extinction, which is not seen as a good season, but, you know. Oh, man. Yeah. Christian, Suri, yeah. Obviously, everyone really enjoys them. The fan base really enjoys them. Savannah, I feel like a lot of the fan base is warming up towards. She was on 49. She's like being billed as like the new era Parvati. Yeah. But like not like, I don't know. It's like there is not like a new era Parvati because there isn't like a female player who like uses, you know, quote, sex appeal and freaking feminine charm to freaking like to as a strategy though. Like it's not a thing. I don't know. Like, it's not been a thing, man. I feel like that's, like, an essential part of Parvati's game, you know? It's not all of her game, but, like, you know, her game in Cook Islands is predicated off of that, right? And also, Cook Islands was a season where they separated tribes by race and ethnicity. So they had an Asian tribe, and they had a black tribe, and they had a Hispanic tribe, and a white tribe. and Parvati was on the white tribe. And I think, like, when they merged or something, or no, when they swapped, right, and they stopped doing that, Parvati was like, we're a melting pot again. She was like 24, man. I don't know. It said she was a boxer. Yeah, it said like the Chiron of like what profession she was back then. It said she was a boxer. I don't know. I think it would just meant that she was a model boxer, but I don't know. Yeah. Man. Yeah. I don't know. Do we need to rehash like does Parvati's like win in Australian Survivor count as a full win? I don't know. It's fine. I don't have a problem with people calling it 1.5, man. I don't know, man. As someone who I feel like I'm still very casual in Survivor fandom, I just like to hear people who are bigger fans than me talk about it. That's kind of my thing. Whether, yeah, even if it's like mostly complaining, I like that too. I like the hater podcast. There is this podcast called Drop Your Buffs, and they're like pretty much on the stance that they just absolutely hate the new era. So they hate seasons 41 through 49. But, you know, they just miss what Survivor was like, seasons 1 through 40, right? And they're just like a hater kind of podcast, you know? It's fun. It's fun to see all the hater perspective, too. But yeah, but they were also like, no, this is a pretty good premiere, you know? Oh, man. Anything else to talk about, man? Yeah, I guess I'm fine, man. God. Anything else, man? Yeah. God. Oh yeah, anime I watched. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, if anyone needs new romance anime recommendations, skip in Loafer, man. Yeah, it came out in 2023. It's about this girl who's like very determined. She wants to become a politician one day. She's gonna go to Tokyo U. She's going to graduate top of her class. She's going to become a politician. She's gonna help rural development in her town, right? And she's gonna retire and she's gonna live a nice life. You know, she has her future all planned out. And then she meets this guy who's just kind of, you know, he's a former actor. You know, he's kind of taking life really like kind of chill, you know. But like the way their friendship develops and eventually somewhat of a romance develops, it's not fully like a thing, you know, they're not fully a couple by the end. But like the beauty of Skip and Loafer is just seeing all these side characters. Yeah, like all of the side characters, all of the girls that you know, the main character freaking meets, you know, are just characterized so well. You know, that there's like this girl who's like very insecure. There's like another girl who has glasses, who's somewhat shy and yeah, who's nerdy, a bit nerdy, right? And like there's another girl who has like blonde hair who like is like texts her in the middle of watching a movie or something. I'm just like, yeah, I know that you probably didn't want to talk to me, you know, something like that. There's just really great characterization, you know. Yeah. In it, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I also watched The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, which is a cutesy kind of romance that's a shonen romance, but it feels like aesthetically shoujo, you know. Like it's about this girl, yeah, it's about rival school, yeah, it's about an all boys school that's next to an all girls school. They're like 10 meters apart, right? They're like 10 meters apart. But like it's a common thing that like girls from the all girls school look down on guys from the all guys school. And like I think it's a class thing, like of just like we don't want to associate with you like lower class people. But like I don't know. It's like, yeah, because the all girls school has the reputation of like, oh, only rich kids go there. And like the all boys school is just a regular public school. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if like the despise the freaking all girls school has towards the all guys school and vice versa is based off of class. I don't know if it's like Duke UNC in terms of that rivalry, but yeah. And the romance involves a girl from an all girls school and a guy from the all guys school, you know, forming a romance. You know, he works at a bakery at like this like cake shop, you know, helping out his mom, and then she is a customer who frequents that cake shop. Oh man, yeah. I don't know, yeah. And like I think like the one interesting thing about it is that like they grow closer, the guy and the girl, and then like the girl becomes friends with the guy's like male friend group. I don't know, like that's an interesting thing that I haven't necessarily seen in other romance anime. But yeah, I don't know. I think in terms of like other romance anime that's like more shoujo, I feel like I preferred Honey Lemon Soda over it, you know. I talked about that before, right? Yeah, that's a good like that's an actual like shoujo romance that's like really good. Yeah. I would say I would recommend that too. But yeah, I The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, just like, yeah, it's a good looking show. It's on Netflix, you know. Oh man, it's just I just watch romance anime, man. I don't know. Instead of watching heated rivalry, man. Oh man, am I good? I don't know. I wanted to stop recording in under 10 hours, 2 hours, not 10 hours. Oh god, it somewhat feels like that, but yeah. Oh man, my voice isn't gone. Is there anything else like basketball related I didn't get to, man? Something is gonna happen, man. Someone's gonna get injured. Someone's gonna get traded, man. I don't know. Wherever Giannis's next destination is, man, I hope I don't know, hopefully he gets traded in the offseason, man. I don't know. Not because I'm a Giannis hater, but just like I want something interesting to happen, you know? It's boring if Giannis just stays in Milwaukee. Like, they're not a contending roster, we know, you know? Yeah, we know, you know? Yeah, and that's the thing, it's like, I don't know, Lander, most of the signs are pointing towards LeBron leaving the Lakers in the offseason, you know? Like, he might actually get his retirement tour in Cleveland, of all places, right? It makes sense. It makes the most sense. Like why would he return to Miami? Why would he go to the Knicks, you know? It makes sense that he would return to the Cavs, right? And that's the thing, like, all of the LeBron stans don't need to be Lakers fans anymore. Hey, that's exciting, right? That's exciting. Oh my God. Oh man, now to get the Luka stans out of Lakers fandom. Oh man, nope, they're stuck with each other, man. They're stuck, man. Oh God. Anything else to talk about? Oh man, I think I wrote everything. Oh God. Oh God. Oh yeah, there's this like really short anime series that I forgot to talk about. Yeah, it's called Milky Subway. If you can find it, every episode is just like 3-4 minutes long, and it's about these two girls who there's a prequel to it called Milky Highway. And like it's like a very short series. You can watch it in like under an hour, right? So you like Milky Highway is about these two girls who are speeding along a galactic highway. And it's like 3D animated. It's like, it looks really cool, man. Yeah. One is this kind of alien robot girl, and another is like, has like horns, you know, like dresses like, what is it? Like a Gyaru type. Oh man. If you know anime terminology. So like they're speeding along a highway and they end up getting arrested, and then they get sent to work on cleaning up a galactic subway train, right? And then they meet a cast of characters, and then certain episodes are about the cast of characters and like how they ended up getting arrested, you know. It's cool, man. Yeah, Milky Subway. I really just like the tightness of each episode and the character writing of it, you know, and like how well the jokes hit at the beginning and ends of every episode. Yeah, it's cool. Oh man, anything else I need to talk about, man? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about another book I read next time. Oh man, if I can get to it. I don't know. Oh man, I've been reading. I don't know. It's just that like every book I've read has been a 5-star book so far, man. I don't know. I just only read books I like. I just don't know why more people don't do this, man. It's weird. I guess people just want to juice up their Goodreads numbers, I guess. I know. I guess maybe like people take chances more with the books they read, you know? Of like, I thought I would love this, but then it's like, no, I specifically read books. I buy books that I know that like there's like mostly a chance that I'm at least gonna generally enjoy it. It's at least gonna be like a 3 out of 5 stars, right? That's the thing. That's what I go into. That's the baseline, you know? Like, I don't want to read something that I just end up hating, man. I don't, man. I don't do that anymore. That era of my life is over, man. There's too many actual good books to read, man. There's too many, you know? Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, like a match made in Mehendi, man. Like, who else? I don't know. It's weird, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna check the Goodreads on that right now. I think it might be more than I expect. I think so. Because I have to update my Goodreads. I guess that'll be the last thing I do in this episode. Is there anything else last minute I can talk about? Oh, man. Nah, I don't know, man. This from the Survivor subreddit. Can someone explain Aubrey to me? Why is she popular, man? I don't know. She played like what 3 times in like 3 seasons. She played like all her seasons before this one really close together. Oh man, let me see. A match made. A match. Come on, man. Oh man, wait, let me see. Oh my god, 1,790 ratings and 405 reviews, man. Higher than I expected, man. There you go. That see, you know, those are the types of books I read, man. It's like they don't have like thousands upon thousands. Well, you know, I guess like I don't know why, you know, I read Pet, by Akwaeke Emezi, but it's like, yeah, that's also a thing that probably deserves like me talking about it for like 20 something minutes, but yeah. Oh man, yeah, in short, I really enjoyed Pet. It was great. It was a great book. I like how it makes you think about morality and justice. I like that. I like the images it shows you of just like showcasing like polyamory and freaking like a family loving, you know, their daughter who's trans, and just like, you know, yeah, just like the image it like portrays of just like what society could be, you know. Yeah. There you go, that's the short thing of it. But yeah, oh man, let me just rate A Match Made in Mehendi right now. There you go. I'd say it's a 5-star book. Yeah, just for like it being like a perfect lower YA book, I'll give it that. Oh man, there you go. Yeah, okay, it's added. Okay. That's basically it for this episode, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh man, shout out to Alysa Liu for winning the gold medal in figure skating. Oh yeah, Lindsey Vonn. Do I need to talk about that? Yeah, it just sucks, man. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need to bring up anything else, man. Do I need to bring up anything else that was discoursed about, man? I know I'm anti that word, but do I need to? Let me just check Twitter one more time. No. Oh man. No? Anything? I'll just go on my For You. Is there anything interesting? It'll just mostly be basketball related. Oh man. Yeah. Oh god. Oh man, look at that. The San Diego Wave. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. They unveiled like Balboa Park team kits. Oh man. Anything? Yeah, no, I think I'm good. I'm good, man. Okay. That's basically it for this episode, man. What is like the total length? 1 hour and 47, man. And I can cut that down. I can cut that down, man. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be 1 hour 40 something. So, yeah. That's it for this episode. I missed the second episode in February, but hopefully I can just upload. I need to find the time, man. It's usually like really late at night, or just when freaking certain family members aren't here, you know. I don't know. I just don't want the possibility to get interrupted, you know. That's basically just the thing, as of like a lot of people who record stuff. But yeah. Anyways, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. If you've skipped around to see the thing I made, that's also cool. Man, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next episode.